Well, hey guys, Megan here, and I wanted to do something kind of a bit different today. I wanted to do a bit of a showdown. So, as you can see here, I have a few Bluetooth speakers, and I wanted to do an audio test comparing the sound quality, the prices, what you get. I mean, there is so many Bluetooth speakers on the market right now, it's not even funny. And so I happen to have three here, two of which are quite similar, one which is a little bit different. And so I do want to get into them right now. Now, first of all, I do want to start with the Bass Egg. Excuse me. Now, this was sent to me for review by Bass Egg. You can check out their links, which I'll put down below. This retails for $99.95 on their website. You can also buy what's called eggshells, which is like a plastic sort of silicone kind of case that goes around to protect it. So here you can see the packaging, really nice packaging that Bass Egg provides. Let's just open it up and see what we get inside. Now, first of all, you get an instruction manual, but you don't really need it. It's pretty basic kind of pictures on how to set it up. It's very user friendly. You also get this cable, which has two connections. It has one for charging your Bass Egg, and it has a second if you need to plug it into an audio source, like your headphone jack. And then this obviously plugs into your USB port on your computer or your power brick for charging. So it's an all-in-one cable, which is awesome because you don't have to be carrying around several different cables. And here you have the Bass Egg itself, and it's nicely packaged in there in some nice kind of velvet wrap. So here it is, and it looks kind of like an egg. It's got a lot of weight to it. It's super heavy, and you'll see why in a minute. You've got a bit of Bass Egg logo on there. You've got kind of a sticky pad. Adheres to whatever surface. It's kind of dirty right now because I've been using it, but you can just wipe that off with some water and it kind of gets sticky again. And then the only controls you have are right here. So here's your charging port for connecting your USB cable. Then you've got a blue light that lights up when it's on. You've got a red light that also lights up when it's charging. And then you've got a little switch here that has just three things on it. You have on, which you would use if you were plugging in into a headphone jack. And then you have off in the middle. And then you have Bluetooth, which allows you to stream wirelessly. Now this is basically, it uses whatever surface it's put on to pull sound. So if you're holding it, you're going to get really crappy sound. But as soon as you put it on a surface, it pulls the sound through whatever it's sitting on. So the bigger the surface, the better your sound. So that is the Bass Egg. So next we have the veho 360. I already did unbox and review this. I will put links to that video down below and probably a caption right here if you'd like to click and check that out. The veho retails on their website for $99.95, but you can actually find this on Amazon for super cheap, 20 bucks. I don't have the actual box here, but it came in this little carrying sock. Here's the veho device itself. It comes in white. It came with two separate cables, unlike the Bass Egg that's all included in one. You have your audio jack cable and you have your charging cable. You have a bunch of controls on this one which allow you to control your volume, skip tracks. The power turns on here, and then you have a blue ring around there. It's a fairly compact size. It also allows for SD cards. So you can stick an micro SD card in there to add music. Several different ways to play Bluetooth, through a device, and through a card. So that's the veho. Now the next device I have is also quite similar to the veho, and I suspect the sound quality will be quite similar. However, I have heard great things about this. This is the Blue Piston by Logix. I actually got this for free when I upgraded my phone. It was like a promo thing. So I haven't really opened this yet to see what's inside. But here we have the Blue Piston itself. It's similar to the veho, however, you've got like a brushed aluminum. It's about the same size, a little bit shorter, same kind of button layout. You've got your charging, your auxiliary, your on and off. It does not have an SD switch, but it has a button for answering calls, and it has a microphone, which the veho also has. You can make calls from that as well. And then let's just get into some nice packaging here. Lots of information on the packaging. Let's just see what you get inside. I suspect it'll be fairly similar to what we saw with the veho. So of course you get a nice little carrying pouch, which personally I like the sock a bit better. This is like nylon or something, Blue Piston branded. Yeah, whatever. It's nice that they include that. Then you get a nice, really nice flat cable, USB cable for charging, which is pretty awesome. Looks pretty nice. And then you've got another flat cable auxiliary input. So again, 2 cables. This is a nice cable. This is one that I would probably use a few times. And so there's the Logic's Blue Piston. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up in a different angle, and I'm going to play music through each of these devices and play it through my Zoom mic, same distance, same volume, all of that. And we'll just see how they sound and how they fare up against each other. So I will be right back. Okay, so the first one I have is the bass egg, which is here. I have the mics pointed directly at the speakers. They're about a foot away, I guess. The other mic's about a foot away. The bass egg, like I said, feeds off of the table. It doesn't have any volume controls, so I'm using the volume controls in my computer. That's how you control the volume on the bass egg with your device. So I've got some music here, and this is the bass egg. So I did turn it down a bit. It's super bassy, and it actually will vibrate the table. So yeah, it gets a bit vibraty, so I turned it down. Sorry if I blew your eardrums out. Was a bit loud, and it's beeping because I believe the battery is dying. So let's turn that one off, and let's move on to the veho next. So I have paired this through my through my computer, and it controls volume on the device. I'll play the same section of music that I just played. So it has paired, and we will turn full volume up on the computer, and then we'll adjust it from there. So let's see how this one sounds. So that was also full blast on the veho. I guess connected to the computer, this sound doesn't work. When it's connected to my phone, it does. The quality is fine. It's definitely not as bassy as the bass egg. It is crisp and clear, and you can hear the sounds, but bass by no means nearly as good as the bass egg. So finally, we'll take a look at the Blue Piston. It's supposed to be kind of bassy. It does have, so this one has a sticky bottom, this one has feet on the bottom, and then this one also has kind of a sticky bottom that you would wipe off to make it adhere better. It has been paired, and we will turn the volume up to full blast. This one I don't think has any volume control. So the only one that you can actually control from the device is the veho. So let's just play through the Blue Piston. So it's a bit bassier. Full blast was a bit loud and a lot of high, so it was like trebly sounding, but it has a fuller bass sound than the veho. Personally, I mean, this is dubstep music, so it's super bassy. I wanted to play it to show you how it sounds with dubstep, with something with a lot of bass to it, but something a bit more mellow. Let's try some Celine Dion maybe, because she's a bit quieter, just to hear what it sounds like. So that's the blue piston. Don't think I can't feel like there's something wrong. Really clear, really crisp. So that's the bass egg. Definitely bassier for sure. And then that's the veho. The veho definitely has the worst sound quality. It's super quiet, and yeah, it just doesn't crank to the same volume. I have to turn it all the way up. So personally, I would probably rate them in this order. So blue piston, or sorry, bass egg. Personally, I think it's the best sound, the fullest sound. You can put it anywhere and it sounds great. It pulls the sound off of wherever it's sitting. However, there are no volume controls on it, so you're utilizing the volume of your device. Blue piston also has no volume controls, but it has it's a nice size, easily pocketable. I like the aluminum look and feel. I like the cables that come with it. I like the price. $50 I think is a good price for a Bluetooth speaker. The veho, although I do like that it's white and it goes with my Mac setup, the sound quality is by far the poorest. And I mean, it's $20 on Amazon. I mean, it did originally retail for $99, but regardless, the $20 price point does say a lot about the speaker itself. So I hope that you liked this video. I wanted to try something a bit different, show you kind of what speakers I have and have been using. If you have any questions about any of these, please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. There will be links to where you can purchase any of these. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those are kind of the two that I use the most. Actually, to be honest, I Instagram primarily at Megs222, so please check those out. Thank you so much for watching. There will be more videos to come in the near future, and I will see you guys on the next one. Cheers.